Hello, I'm Ivor Pachiti from the Cultaholic Experience, joined by Eric Driver, also from the Cultaholic Experience. We're shortly going to be starting our SmackDown Superstar Shake-Up live stream, so make sure you tune into that. It is at 1 a.m. BST. But we've got some big news first, some big beardy news coming up. Let's get on with it. First off, a WWE superstar has confirmed that he has requested his release from the company. We have confirmation that a WWE stable has now officially disbanded. And finally, a big name has been teased for tonight's SmackDown Live. So first off, let's talk about that release. That man is none other than Harper, aka Luke Harper. He's Luke Harper, all right. It's a real shame, you know. So he's taken to Instagram and has released a statement. As of this evening, I've requested a release from WWE. The past 6 years have been a simply amazing journey around the world and back with lifelong friends and family. I'm proud of it all and proud to say I shared the ring with my co-workers. This decision, as difficult as it was, feels right for myself and WWE. My goal in the future is to continue to grow as a performer and person and continue to make my family proud. Thank you from the top to the bottom of the WWE. Thank you to the fans for your undying support. Thank you, everyone. This is a tremendous shame.
Yeah, it's just, he never really got a fair go on the main roster, did he?
No, I mean,
We got Bludgeon Brothers and everything.
Bludgeon Brothers,
you know,
dominant tag champs, big WrestleMania win for them. The Wyatt family, one of the biggest what-ifs, I think, in wrestling history now. They could have been absolutely massive. The gimmick was there, the in-ring talent was there.
But anybody who's been to a WWE live event, like a house show, and has seen Harper wrestle on a house show, he's just a completely different character. He's running around, he's getting the crowd engaged, he's just a completely different beast, and there's that potential there that was just never realised, and it's such a shame.
Absolutely. I do feel like his in-ring work was stifled because of the kind of matches that WWE produced. You can imagine, you know, he's a big guy, down in NXT. So... Well, but he's a big guy who can absolutely go. And the stuff that he's so sort of athletic and acrobatic in a lot of ways.
It's just the sort of the tried and true stereotype that WWE goes, big guy, boring moveset. Yeah. And it's just a shame. Which
was really emphasised, I think, with the tag run with Rowan, which is a tremendous shame. We last saw him in the armbar at WrestleMania. He had a brief square off with Braun Strowman. I can't remember who eliminated him, but he wasn't in there for too long. And that was, you know, that was meant to be his, I guess, big return, which was such a shame. He also had a dark match with EC3 before last week's SmackDown Live, and he had, I guess, a big win over Dominic Dijakovic in the Worlds Collide tournament. That was really hyped up on social media, and I thought, you know, that's a big win, especially for a newcomer like Dominic.
Yeah, it just seems like it was a bit foreboding because he did that big post before the match with Dijakovic, and it was quite heartfelt, and it was about, you know, returning back to the start and going all over again. And now he's requested his release, and by the looks of things, it's probably granted.
Yeah, it's a weird one to be posting if it wasn't. A few people in wrestling have replied, Chris Jericho perhaps most notably. Good for you, dude. You deserve better. Obviously, we're going to ignore the All Elite rumors that will immediately be flying around. Peyton Royce, good luck, darling. Good for you. And most importantly, the big guy.
Accent, mate.
So, I think you meant Ryback. Ryback, congratulations. Your life is about to drastically improve. They just lost one hell of a talent. I think that's something that we can absolutely agree with.
Ryback invented WrestleMania, so he's got to know, you know.
Well, good luck to Luke Harper for whatever he does next. He's such a talented guy. Next up, we now have confirmation following the Raw Superstar shakeup that a WWE stable has officially disbanded, and that stable is Sanity.
And you're talking about
what ifs, right? So, Eric Young, the leader of Sanity, was last night drafted to Raw in huge pomp and circumstance, an on-screen graphic where he was positioned on the right-hand side. I mean, like, even Cedric Alexander got a vignette, got a video package. Just a little graphic for Eric Young. So
I suppose they've only got themselves to blame, not Eric Young, but like the WWE for not really using them, so they can't really make a graphic.
No, I guess no. I think they've got the renders. I think they've got the PNGs.
No, I mean like they don't get like, you know, a little.
They would have to show a lot of NXT stuff if they want to make them look impressive.
Yeah.
The confusing thing about Sanity is it's probably the easiest stable to book. Their whole thing is about chaos. Just have them trash everything.
Just
it's so
everything
so
up,
easy.
Be dominant, take load of gold, and make everybody have to go after them. Team of Good Guys versus Sanity Survivor Series writes itself.
Yeah, it looked like we were going to see them as a sort of Mean Street Posse 2.0.
2.0
when Shane introduced them, or they blocked off the Shane
and starts calling Killian Dane Pete Gas. Just retcon it.
And then The Miz killed them, of course, to build to the Shane match at WrestleMania. This is a tremendous shame. Anyway, Damien Mackle, a.k.a. Killian Dane, a.k.a. Big Damo, took to Twitter and wrote, "Good luck at the Eric Young, good luck at the WWE Wolf. I'll miss you both terribly. Had the time of my life as part of Sanity. You are phenomenal in the ring and outside of it. Thanks to everyone who supported us." So that is absolutely them done. We don't know if Big Damo, Killian Dane, and Wolf will pop up on SmackDown tonight. Will they continue tagging? We're not sure, but Sanity as a unit has been disbanded. But to be honest, they were already disbanded when they lost Nikki Cross.
I just think, if maybe they dropped the ball with Sanity, maybe they dropped the ball with them. So this at least gives them a chance to try something new with everybody involved, which is hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll really have a look and come up with something good for them.
Yeah, I mean, Nikki Cross should be very successful. She's a great character. Easily. Eric Young, we've seen his work both as a serious wrestler and as in a comedic role in TNA, and he's fantastic at that. Killian Dane, we know, can be a monster heel. He's got the size, he's got the look. I'm less familiar with Alexander Wolf. I know he's great in the ring. I've seen some of his work in promotions in Germany. I really hope they do well. I really do. I really hope that we see those two on Sanity tonight.
In particularly Killian Dane, because I think there are very few big man wrestlers. You've got Samoa Joe, but I think Killian Dane just has this edge to him, this aggression that's... It's a little bit more untamed than Samoa Joe.
There's something very unique about him.
Yeah.
Agreed. Well, we will see. As I say, tune into our SmackDown stream. That is going live in about an hour. And finally, a big name has been teased for tonight's SmackDown Live. This comes via WWE.com and their associated social media. They have written, after an exciting first night of the 2019 Superstar Shakeup experience, things are only going to get crazier tonight on SmackDown Live. WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon has promised to reveal the biggest acquisition in SmackDown Live history tonight. What major name will be joining Team Blue? Find out as the Superstar Shakeup continues.
I know
SmackDown Live. Here we go.
I know who it is.
Go on.
It's Vince McMahon. He just announces himself.
It would be the biggest in some time. In fairness, I think there are two obvious choices here. One is Roman Reigns. The other is Brock Lesnar. We've got the Fox deal coming up. Lesnar will likely want to be featured on that as there are rumours that it's going to be presented as a more sort of sporting program. I think Brock Lesnar is a natural fit for that. And then Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns. Yeah,
Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns will get cheered because Roman Reigns. But I think you bring Lesnar out, Vince is going to have a hard time convincing that crowd not to boo.
Perhaps. It might be a big enough moment that people are into it. I don't know. I'm worried because SmackDown right now is one of my favourite TV shows in generally. Not just in wrestling. I think SmackDown for the past year and a bit maybe has been a really enjoyable show to watch, unlike Raw very often. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a drag, SmackDown. It's mostly well written with actual continuity.
Historically as well, Lesnar's had a lot more to do with SmackDown. And... maybe what will make me not boo him tonight would be if he came out in his little black trunks and just was 2002 Brock Lesnar all over again.
That'd be nice.
That's the one.
The problem is that SmackDown, or Brock Lesnar rather, is not going to appear on SmackDown every week. This does seem very early to be bringing him over when that Fox deal doesn't take place for so long.
It can't be Ronda because there was the whole idea Ronda's going over to SmackDown again because of the sporting thing, but Ronda's on impregnation vacation. Yes.
Yes, so she is.
She's gone for a while.
Yes, absolutely, and congratulations to her. Also, the only other thing confirmed, I believe, for SmackDown Live tonight is former SmackDown GM Paige teased that she will bring a team in to face the Iconics.
Yes.
Will it be the Sky Pirates?
Oh, maybe. But there's a little bit more storytelling there that I want to see in NXT.
Okay.
And I don't want them to become the Sky Pirates experience.
Before we go, we will run down all of the wrestlers who were drafted to Raw last night from SmackDown and Raw, and from SmackDown and NXT. Goodness me, it's been a long day. AJ Styles, who of course competed in the main event. The Miz, who of course got busted open by Shane McMahon. Good job, Shane. Ricochet and Aleister Black are now official on Raw. Eric and Eva, the Viking experience. Andrade and Zelina Vega. Rey Mysterio, who got trashed by Lars. Lars, who is now Raw exclusive. We probably won't be seeing him tonight. The Usos, which I think was probably one of the more predictable ones after they dropped the belts to the Hardys.
Yeah.
Naomi, which is good because now she can hang around with her husband and travel with him, which is actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
EC3, who hopefully they do something with. Lacey Evans, who looks to be challenging Becky very soon. Eric Young, as we mentioned earlier, and Cedric Alexander, who appeared in that video package. It was a weird Raw last night. Let's see if SmackDown is any different. Tune into the stream.
They can't just take Cedric out 205 Live. He's in the middle of a storyline.
It's done. War Raiders, sorry, the Viking Experience are NXT Tag Champions. It doesn't matter, Sam. It literally doesn't
but he was
matter.
Getting over only
Tune in tonight. See you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. You can follow us on Twitter at Cultaholic. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do here at Cultaholic, you can pledge to us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.